We're here on the plaza of the state capitol with Liza McFadden, the president and CEO of Volunteer USA Foundation. And of course, it's Children's Week, so what better thing to talk about than teen trendsetters, right?
Absolutely.
All right. And for people at home that don't know about teen trendsetters, give us a little educational lesson.
Well, Teen Trendsetters is a really cool program where teens mentor second and third graders. The second and third graders are selected because they're at least 6 months behind in reading.
Really? So these are high school students mentoring elementary school students.
Absolutely.
How cute.
It's great, and for the teens, it's great for two reasons. Number one, community service hours for all those teens who want to get a Bright Future Scholarship. Right. So I think that's partially why some of them get involved. And the second thing is they want to give back. It is amazing to me how important teens feel it is to give back. We did a survey this year and 85% said we do it because we believe in our community and want to find a way to help.
It's interesting they have those values at such an early age, right?
It is, and frankly, we had thought that, you know, maybe the college scholarship what was driving them, but it really wasn't.
So when they actually engage in this type of activity, what results have you seen from the elementary school students?
It's been incredible. Now, as I said, the kids have to be at least 6 months behind in reading. They take a test to determine that. On average, they're 9 months behind. So 82% of them are at risk of failing their grade.
And when that happens, they lose confidence in school, confidence in the educational process, and usually drop out, right?
That's right. And then by the end of it, it's only about 28% that are still failing in reading by the end of the year. So we make it a lot of fun. And when I say we, I mean those teens do, because they go in, they read with the kids once a week, and then they also give them a book every other week to go home and show their parents how much success they've had.
Well, I'm sure that Volunteer USA and Teen Trendsetters, they have a curriculum where these teens are trained on how to approach these elementary school students, right?
Absolutely. The teens get trained before they ever put their foot in the doorway, and the curriculum is called Brainstorm. We wrote it with Scholastic, so it's a very high quality curriculum that they use. And they go in once a week, teach the reading, have a lot of fun with the kids too, and then have the books to go home.
So is the key the books going home or the interaction?
I think it's the interaction.
And the interaction?
Yeah, I mean, because when we talk to the second and third graders and say, you know, what did you get out of it? How do you think you're doing? Has it impacted your doing well in school? Yes. And then when we talk to their teachers and say, how has it impacted them? It's not only that, but OPAGA, which is a group that does studies on programs, came in and said, you know what, their attendance is up statistically.
Right.
Their behavior is better. So, you know, it's having impact in other ways that's really making them enjoy school because they want to come to school.
And I was told earlier today the number one reason kids drop out is they feel that they've lost so much time, they're discouraged because they've dropped back a bit and they feel like they're not really up with the rest of their peers.
Right, in education we call it the ABCs, attendance, behavior, and competency in school. And it's really important that all three of those are addressed. If you don't go to school and you don't attend school, you cannot get better.
You know, the mentoring dynamic also says that as these kids get older, the teens as well as the elementary schools, they go forward and really continue a relationship, right?
It's true. And for, you know, I think for people who are in the schools, and we enter some really tough high schools, and what I'm really proud of is these teens do a great job. They self-select to get in the program. They're not selected. They do this because they're volunteers and they want to do this program. And in Florida, 81% of the teens are African American or Hispanic. And as you probably know, in Florida, we are what's called a minority-majority state for our kids. Most of our kids are a minority, but that high of a percent of minorities in these inner city schools, and they're mentoring kids that they're setting such great role model examples. We're really thrilled about that.
Thanks so much, Lisa. That's great information and a great program as well. Lisa McFadden, the President and CEO of Volunteer USA Foundation, our guest this hour on Comcast and Newsmakers as we come to you from Tallahassee, Florida. I'm Spiro Canton. Thanks for joining us.